now.
Okay. Are we live?
Yes.
Are we here? Were we here? Two?
Yes, maybe.
Okay.
So, this is a sequel to the short game we played a while ago, right?
Yes. It's supposed to be a bit longer.
Okay.
I also don't think it's that long.
Okay.
Anyway, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Maybe we can do this in one night. Maybe it'll be two.
Yeah, I can keep track of the stream time.
Sure.
For example, we've been going for almost a minute and a half.
Nice. Okay, I know last time we each had to pick a role when we started. I don't remember exactly what they were. I think I was a librarian.
Yeah, you were like, it's like scholar and explorer or something.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, the choices this time are peasant and lord.
Okay.
So do you want to be a peasant or a lord?
I don't know. Here, I'll
You gonna ask the bot?
Discord bot, yeah. I think it's .choose.
I believe it is .choose.
Okay. Lord for me.
Okay, I'm cool with being a peasant.
Okay.
I got to escape last time and you were still stuck in there.
Yes, I need to go down with my ship.
Yes. Maybe you became the lord in intervening time. So
Yes.
I think we're ready then.
I think so.
Click. Oh, you might have to also click ready.
Oh, yes. Okay, let me minimize that OBS.
Right, game start.
It'll just be
countdown.
Discord I have open, so if something goes wrong with the stream, you're gonna have to ping me in Discord, so because I don't want to be able to see John's screen.
Nope, use push to talk functionality to communicate. We're not going to be doing that because we're next to each other.
Yes.
Hopefully this doesn't interfere with any mechanics.
Yes. The key is communication.
Yes.
There's 4 of us now.
Yep. I have a feeling something bad's going to happen to 2 of these guys.
Looks like we might have like Teletubby color-coded coats.
It sure does look like that. There's like a green and a red and a blue. I don't know.
I know Tinky Winky is the blue one and Poe is the red one.
Oh, there's only 2 left now.
Uh-oh.
No. There's a flare and a castle. A mysterious castle in the Arctic. Or Antarctic. I don't know where we are.
Somewhere snowy.
Somewhere snowy. Maybe this is like after nuclear winter and this is like Dallas.
Yes.
Uh-oh, we're trapped. Who could have guessed?
Dallas is well known for its castles.
Yes. Well, maybe this is Las Vegas and it's Excalibur.
Yeah, we're in Excalibur.
Oh, why are we splitting up? That doesn't seem
That
like
would
a good
explain
idea.
all the slot machine puzzles.
Yeah. Alright, Blue's going down some stairs.
Well, I think splitting up is the best way to catch whoever's disguising themselves as a spooky ghost and solve the mystery.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think we might be.
I just remember I need to adjust something about my keypad. My keypad is still in MMO mode.
Oh, yeah?
I need to set it back to regular mode. There we go.
Alright, I'm using my walkie-talkie. Over.
Okay, I saw mine light up. I don't know what push to talk is.
Oh, I recognize some of these symbols.
Okay.
Oh,
so
I got a lever.
I picked Lord, but I ended up in what looks like a dungeon. This doesn't seem very Lord-like.
I also am kind of in a dungeony place.
Okay. I see a coffin, maybe an altar.
Yeah, I have... There's like... Yeah, I see some coffins. And I also have kind of an altar.
Okay.
The altar has 3 symbols on it.
Oh, okay.
And on the right side of the altar, there's a lever that has a glowing red light on it.
Oh, okay. I don't see any symbols on my altar, so
Okay.
let me keep moving.
Can I interact with these?
Don't see a lot of note just yet. It's,
Doesn't appear like they're interactive. Oh, they are. I can click on these to move them around.
There's a door. I don't seem to be able to open it.
Yeah, I also have an unopenable door.
Let's see.
Got a trough of water. I can get in, get clean.
Oh.
Splash around.
Oh, okay. I see some symbols. There's like little alcoves with what look like the tops of portcullises.
Oh, okay.
And there's some symbols on those.
Okay, do you have 3 symbols?
Each alcove has one symbol, and some of the alcoves have coffins in them, and some of them are empty.
Okay. Well, there is a coffin next to my symbol altar.
Okay. Maybe I'll read the symbols with coffins.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 3 coffins, okay. So one symbol looks like a turtle with a plus sign on it. Or maybe a fat man.
Okay, yeah, I see that one. Let me see
Okay.
if that's on, like, all of them.
Okay.
No, that looks like it's only on one of them.
Okay.
So yeah, turtle with a cross kind of thing on it, I think.
And then I have another one that's like a squiggle or like a snake, then with 4 parallel diagonal lines around it.
Okay, yeah, I think I have that.
Okay. And then the last one with a coffin, and then there's like 3 alcoves without coffins. Is a 3-headed man.
Okay.
Kind of. Or like a candelabra with like circles at the top.
Yeah, I think I have that. Is that... Okay, and I pulled a lever and it opened a door.
Oh, okay. Let me check my door. It is open.
Okay.
Cool. Ooh, okay, this room's a little more interesting.
Is it a bit more lordly?
It's still kind of dungeony, but there's like a long corridor.
Oh, I just got a music sting.
Yeah, me too. And there's like a big chamber with the top leading to the outside with snow falling in. And
okay.
There's like a little kind of gazebo with a little, I forget what these are called, but like a stand with a big book open on it.
Okay, yeah, I also have a big book.
Okay. And it has a message, but it's in cursive. So,
okay.
It says, I think it's Dear G, my love for you burns with the intensity of 1,000 suns. Mm-hmm. Your beauty shines, so I assume so bright, or as bright as the light of the star, and as colorful as the something in our garden. As the rose in our garden, maybe?
Okay, maybe.
Love you forever, B.
Okay, I have a Dear B book.
Oh, okay.
This one, I have never been as happy in my life than the moment I met you, and I am honored to receive your love in exchange. I wish I could be with you forever, and the promise of your eternal love is very thrilling, but the sacrifice is too great. I cannot let you get through with this. That doesn't sound like
okay.
I cannot let you destroy is spelled wrong. Let you destroy that strong, pure heart of yours. I hope you would understand the things I have done to keep you from making this big mistake.
Oh.
I want you to remember me as I was on that summer night in the rose gardens. I want you to remember I will always love you, and I want you to remember I will always be with you, even when I am not in this earthly world anymore. Love you forever. Might be an S down there, but the page is torn away.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So mine appears the letter that mine appears to be addressed to kind of looks like a G, but it's in cursive, so it could be something else.
Okay, I think my letter is torn away, and part of it remains that looks kind of S-y, but there could be a G down there. Who knows?
Okay. And next to my message is a bunch of illustrations of candles with numbers on them.
I have some candles.
Okay.
Oh, I just saw a spooky shadow up at the top of this room, and it said, "Don't be afraid."
Oh, okay.
Which is not, like, helping me to not be afraid. I have candles. There are, I think, 5 candles in each candelabra.
Oh. Okay.
So, I also have off to the side on each side of this room, I have a, like a tapestry. Mm-hmm. There's a red tapestry to the right of the book and a blue tapestry to the left. And there's like a like a diagram with a ton of symbols and circles.
Yeah, I see this. I see a red and a blue tapestry on either side of my book as well.
Oh, I also in front of the book there's an altar, and I have candles all around the altar that I can light up.
Oh, okay. Are there 6 candles that you can light up? Because I have 6 candles in this book.
Yes, there are 6 candles.
Okay. We could try lighting them in order, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
So, I don't know what this position is relative to, but the candle marked number 1, so they're arranged in 6, and, like, for example, the topmost candle is 12 o'clock, and the bottommost is 6 o'clock, and then there's 2 on either side. So the candle marked number 1 is kind of the 10 o'clock area.
Yeah, I think that. I'll try it first with the book candle at 12 o'clock. Is that ghost still around? No. So this would be 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Alright, that candle is lit.
Okay, then the one labeled number 2 is 12 o'clock.
So that would be this. Okay, that one's lit.
Okay, then the one labeled number 3 is the lower left one, so that would be like 7 or 8 o'clock.
Okay. That's lit.
Okay, and then the one labeled number 4 is at the bottom for 6 o'clock.
Okay.
And then the one labeled 5 is the bottom right, so that would be like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Okay, and then the last one here?
Yeah, it would be top right, so like 1 to 2 o'clock.
Okay, that all the candles went out when I hit that one, so I assume... Let's try with 12 o'clock next to like the opposite end, sort of facing this closed door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think it was like that. Well, it was 12 o'clock, or no, sorry.
The first one was top left, so like 10:30.
Okay. And then it was 12?
Yes.
And then sort of around 7?
Yeah, 7:30. Yeah.
Okay.
And then 6 o'clock. And then 4:30. And then 1:30.
Okay, that was right. Oh, there's, my tapestries are glowing and the music's going nuts.
Yeah, the symbols have lit up on my tapestries as well.
Okay. I assume we're kind of similar in, like, there's a bunch of, like, diamonds with circles with symbols in them on one, and then there's, like, paths between them, maybe. And on the other, I have, like, circles with symbols, and there's paths between them.
Okay. So on the red tapestry, I have a circle with then a bunch of symbols inside that circles connected by lines.
Okay, yeah.
And then the blue tapestry has a diamond with symbols connected by lines inside of it.
Okay. So one of the symbols is glowing for me right now. It's like a circle with an X over it.
Okay.
That should be on the red tapestry, I think.
Okay. Yeah, and that's on like the bottommost part of my tapestry.
Okay, I can interact with my tapestries. It looks like.
Okay.
Okay, I'm building a symbol. It looks like if I add things to this symbol, it like.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, on the red tapestry, it looks like I need to add 4 symbols together to create one large symbol.
Okay.
So, what does the symbol on your red tapestry look like?
Okay, so at the bottom is the circle with the X through it.
Okay, yeah.
And then it goes up, and then branches left to right into like horseshoes with the opening facing outward.
Okay. I've got a couple that might match that. So there's a line going up, and then there's like a U shape. Is that right?
Kind of. Okay. Are there circles on the end of the U shape?
There could be.
Okay.
But those don't have a line that connects to the X, though, so I need to have another symbol intervening.
Okay.
Is there a, in the middle of the U, is there a line coming up in the middle?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the top of the kind of symbol array.
Okay, so I think that's the last one I want to add.
Okay.
So is there a line coming up from the circle and the X?
Yes.
Does it have like kind of an arrow in it, and then a sort of a cross above that?
Yes.
Okay. And then does that go into the oh, I can't pick that one.
That would go into the upwards facing U shape.
Okay.
But in between that arrow symbol and the X with the circle in it, there's a horizontal line going through, and on the ends of the horizontal lines are sideways U shapes.
Okay. Let's try that then, and then that. Okay, I think I might have that one.
Okay.
Let me put in 4 symbols, and it's like keeping it there.
Okay.
So I'll leave that here, and we can go work on the blue one. And
tapestry.
if this is wrong,
Okay.
we'll come back and figure it out. Okay, it looks like the blue one starts with kind of just like, it's a line at the bottom with like 2 little diagonal lines coming off of it, right?
Okay, yeah.
That's the base symbol I'm starting with, at least.
Okay, there is something underneath that.
Okay.
It's kind of a J shape, like a fish hook with a circle on the end.
A circle, okay, yeah. There's 3 J options, but there's only one with a circle.
Okay. And then above those 2 diagonal lines is a U shape with triangles on the end.
Okay, good. That was like the only one I could click for some reason, so that's not surprising.
And then above that is just a circle.
Just a circle? Empty circle?
Yes, an empty circle connecting to the line going through the middle of the U shape.
Okay. I think that did it. Oh, there's fire now.
Oh, something on the floor of the gazebo is lit up. And there's some symbols with kind of a pentagram shape.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I have a pentagram too, and I have like things I can interact with, it looks like.
Okay, I have symbols, and there's kind of, and it looks like I could connect the symbols in a sequence based on the pattern on the floor.
Okay.
I don't know which one to start with though. Because I could start on either end.
Okay, I have 6 symbols, and I can like draw fire between them.
Oh, I have 8 symbols.
Oh, maybe I do have 8, and I was just counting like an idiot.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, we can either start with, it's kind of 2 V's overlapping, so it creates like a diamond in the middle.
Okay, it's hard to see these symbols. I might need to like mess with my brightness or something. Why is my texture quality low? Maybe that'll help. Oh. Might be having a problem.
Oh, really?
I'm back, I think, maybe. I was trying to mess with my graphics settings, and it didn't seem to like that.
Oh, okay. You still having trouble kind of interpreting these symbols?
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could mess with the brightness or the detail quality, because it's really hard to read the symbols on these, but now I just have a blue circle spinning.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back now. It didn't help. Maybe did? I don't know. Maybe. So, 2 V's, you said.
Yeah, so, I'm trying to think of another way to describe it. It's like a diamond with maybe 2 V's coming off of its corners.
Okay, I think I have it, maybe.
Okay.
Once I click it, it lights up, and I can see the symbol a lot more clearly.
Okay. Then the symbol after that is like an hourglass shape. Looks like all these symbols are symmetrical.
Okay, yeah, they are. That looks like an hourglass, maybe?
Yeah, it's basically just two triangles with the tips touching.
Oh no, this one. Damn it. Let me fix. Alright, V's. I can't click the hourglass after the V's. Huh. Oh no, guess I can. I was trying to click on the wrong one. Okay, I think I have two triangles touching.
Okay. This
like
is...
they're kissing.
Yes. The next shape is kind of similar, but it's not two triangles. It's more like two trapezoids. It's almost kind of like an open book.
Okay, yeah. I think I was looking at this one earlier.
Okay.
Maybe. Alright, I hit 3.
Okay. And then the next symbol, I lied, it's not symmetrical. It's like a little lightning bolt with like an explosion above it.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe this next. I have a hunch. What is the next symbol?
It's like a line going through a diamond.
Okay.
And then the next symbol is like a diamond with a triangle on one of its corners. Oh no, it looks like a Jesus fish. That's the best way of describing it. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, the next one is an X with a small kind of horizontal line going through it.
Got it.
And then the last symbol is kind of like a butterfly almost.
Got it.
Okay, music changed.
Yeah, it was kind of drawing a pentagram on my altar.
Oh, okay.
So I was able to kind of see where it was going, and that helps you decipher things.
Nice.
It looks like my door is open.
Okay, it looks like this portcullis open, but then there's a... Oh, someone was talking to me.
Oh.
I didn't really understand it. I should turn subtitles on.
Okay.
Let's see how much my game fucks up if I turn subtitles.
Oh yeah, I should turn subtitles on too.
It's not... I don't know. Let's see. Maybe gameplay?
Yeah. They bury...
Or sound, maybe?
Subtitles in all sorts of different places.
Graphics...
Yeah, I don't see any subtitle options.
That's weird.
Okay, I have a big spiral staircase.
Okay,
And it looks like it ends in like a wall of spears I can't get through, and next to that is a cross with a ton of symbols on it.
Okay, I don't see any doors I can go through yet. I'm still in the chamber we were just in.
The bottom of the stairs are gone, and there's just a pool of lava. Oh, and the stairs are going away.
Oh, okay. I just went into a room off to the side, and the door shut.
Okay.
I have an altar with like a symbol on it, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, and I have a wall with 3 altars on them. Oh, they're like little cubes.
Okay, the cross I have is made up of like 6 squares, and you could probably fold it into a cube.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing. Does your cube have like symbols on it?
I placed a cube on the central altar, and then now spikes have shown up on all the... Okay, I can pick up the cubes again.
Okay.
I have...
Yeah, I heard a sad music, so it might not have liked that.
Okay.
Or it might have triggered, like, the puzzle going faster.
Yeah.
Like, once you pick one up.
I have a bunch of cubes I can choose from.
Okay. Let me try to get 3D brain working.
Okay.
So this cube, on opposite sides, there should be a pentagon and a square. A circle and another pentagon. Oh no, sorry. A pentagon and a square, a circle and a triangle and a pentagon.
Okay, a pentagon and a square, right?
Yeah.
And then a pentagon and a triangle?
Yes.
And a circle and
another triangle.
Okay, I have that cube, I think.
Okay.
Should I place that on the...
Yeah, try that.
Okay, that...
Yeah.
That unlocked the door I just went in.
Okay, and it removed my spear gate.
Okay, I wonder if another one of these doors is open.
Yeah, there's another wall of spears and another cross.
I don't see another door open.
Okay.
Let me keep checking. Okay, here's another door open.
Okay.
And it's shut behind me. And we have some more cubes.
Okay. Alright, you're looking for one that on opposite sides has a pentagon and a circle, a square and a pentagon, and 2 triangles.
Pentagon, circle, pentagon, square, and then triangles on opposite ends?
Yes.
Okay, it's not this one.
I guess the circle's like a compass now that I look at it, but I assume they're all kind of...
Okay, so pentagon, square, pentagon, circle?
Yeah.
And then triangles on opposite ends?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got it.
That work?
Alright. Alright, let's look for the next chamber. There's a lot of these chambers.
Yeah. Okay, this is the last one.
Oh, okay. I found my chamber.
Okay. So, the opposite sides will be triangle, pentagon, circle, pentagon, and triangle, square.
Oh, first one. Oops.
Oh, didn't like that.
I guess I placed it wrong. That was the correct square.
So,
let's try
maybe there's a facing requirement? Oh, maybe the compass that's the circle has like a black arrow on it.
Oh, okay.
That must be it. We'll probably lose this one. It looks like when you put the wrong one in, it removes some of the floor. But I guess that's good to know.
Okay, so this one has a red arrow on it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a red arrow. Oh.
We might just see if you can find one with a black compass arrow on it and plug it in.
Yeah.
That might be our best shot at this point.
That's a red arrow.
Last step. Oh, there I go.
Oh. I checked almost all of them and they all had red arrows on them, so...
Maybe that's not it then. I guess maybe I can figure out which symbol the arrow would be pointing at?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
That might be it. Okay, alright, do you wanna... Should we get started? I think it's... Once I enter this room, it'll start the timer.
Oh, okay, are we back to that section? I thought we had to do the pentagram again.
No, it looks like I'm at the base of the stairs.
Alright, let me try and find the open chamber. There's a lot of doors. Should be one of them open.
It might... Maybe it doesn't open until I start the puzzle.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and try that, because I don't see any.
Okay, there goes the floor.
Okay, this one opened up.
Okay, so triangle, pentagon, square, triangle, and pentagon compass. And if it matters, the compass arrow would be pointing at a pentagon.
Okay, I've got one that matches, but the arrow's pointing at a triangle.
Okay, plug that one in and just see what happens.
Yep, that's incorrect. Okay. So so it's pointing at a what?
Pentagon.
Okay.
And the sides are triangle and pentagon on the opposite side, square and triangle on the opposite side, and pentagon and compass on the opposite side.
Okay. That one does not match. So pentagon, the arrow's pointed at a pentagon? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, and then what are the orientations?
Square and triangle on opposite side, triangle and pentagon on opposite side, and pentagon and compass on opposite sides.
Okay, this is the correct one. There we go.
Yep, that's it.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the next room. Okay, here's the next room.
Oh, are you ready for symbols?
Just about.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. The compass will be pointing at a triangle.
Okay.
The compass and a pentagon will be on opposite sides.
Okay.
Triangle and pentagon will be on opposite sides, and square and triangle will be on opposite sides.
First one I picked up. Nice.
Awesome.
Alright, here's the last door.
Okay. Alright, so compass and square will be on opposite side, triangle and triangle will be on opposite side, and pentagon will be on opposite sides. And I believe the compass will be pointing at a triangle, if I'm folding this up right in my brain.
Okay. So triangles on opposite sides?
Yes.
No. Okay. So, what was that again? Triangles on opposite sides and...
Triangles on opposite sides of each other, pentagons on opposite sides of each other, and compass and square on opposite sides of each other.
Okay. No matches yet. Let's see. Triangle, triangle. Okay. This one matches out. What's the arrow pointed at?
I think it should be pointing at a triangle.
Okay. This should match then. Alright.
That did it.
Nice.
Cool, cool. We almost got that first try.
Alright, it looks like this door is now open.
Yep, my door is open. Ooh, I've got a captain's wheel, like I'm steering a ship.
I thought I was the Lord.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense. Fix your game, Blizzard.
I guess there is a blizzard going on.
There is a blizzard going
on.
Maybe this is the game series Jeff Kaplan left to work on.
That's right.
Okay, this looks like I should be able to interact with this wheel, but I can't. There's a pool of lava that I'm gonna try not to jump in.
I just flipped a switch. I don't know what it did. Oh, there's a phantom behind me.
Yeah.
Kinda like the phantom in the stage play from the last game.
Yeah, I just saw one on the ceiling too, but
Yeah.
I'm guessing yours is like sticking around and is menacing you.
Its eyes are glowing.
Okay. Oh, I've got a switch I can flip here. I don't know what that did.
So let's see if I can keep going further in.
Maybe. I don't seem to have a ton I can work.
I have a long kind of corridor I can go into.
Okay.
Oh, and here's like a large open room I can go into. Oh, and I've got...
Oh, I just heard an evil laugh.
Yeah, me too. And the gate closed behind me. Oh, and the wall is closing in.
Okay.
So I'm in a room with some portraits of some knights.
Okay.
And there's some statues of armor, suits of armor, and some stained glass windows, and some torches.
Oh, I can pick up some weapons.
Oh, okay.
Maybe... Do I have, like, some place I can put these, maybe?
Okay. I have some suits of armor with some coats of arms above them.
Okay.
And they're holding different weapons. Oh, the wall's kind of moving back now.
Okay, yeah, the wheel I was talking about earlier, I can spin it the other way and then kind of hold it in place.
Oh, okay.
But then I assume I have to let go to go do whatever I need to do to get you out.
So while you hold in place, I can describe the suits of armor that would normally be obscured by the wall.
Okay.
Okay, so one suit of armor has a large axe, and above it is a coat of arms, which looks like a badger holding a sword.
Okay, I think I might be able to see where the coats of arms are.
Okay.
Let me see if I can see badger with sword.
Okay.
Let me know if you get close to needing me to mess with the wheel.
Sure.
There's an elk, there's like a bird, there's a badger with a sword. And that one needs an axe, right?
Yes, a big axe.
Okay. Okay, are your walls back?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go look for an axe.
Oh, sure.
Does the axe have like a curved... Okay, this is an axe.
Yeah, it's like a curved top.
Okay, let's put this one back then. Okay. Let me see if I can mess with the wheel while I'm holding this axe.
Sure.
Yes, okay.
And then the other one that is soonest obscured by the wall is a knight with a sword and shield, and he has a coat of arms that's a crane.
Okay.
And the shield is like spiky.
Okay. I gave the one I think... I just realized there's two that look kind of badgery.
Yeah, me too. Let's see. Yeah, they both look badgery.
Spiky shield. Okay, I found a spiky shield.
Okay.
I'll give that one to the crane, since the crane seems easy.
Huh. Okay, I can kind of zoom in on these images. Okay, one of them is actually looks like more like a boar when I zoom in on it.
Okay.
It's because this one looks like it has tusks. And let me zoom in on it.
Yeah, I think I gave the axe to the wrong one then.
Okay.
Now that I zoom in as well. So let's try giving that.
Okay, this one looks more like weasel-like.
Yeah, okay. Weasel has his axe now, and his eyes lit up.
Yeah, same here.
Okay, I gave Crane a spiky shield. What does his sword look like?
I can't see, the walls obscuring it. Okay, the sword is kind of angular. It has like a little notch towards the top.
Okay. Does it have like kind of like serration on it near the base?
Not really.
Okay, it's not that one then. That one's not really angular. Not really that one. I'm gonna go touch the wheel again because the music's going nuts and it's freaking me out.
Okay, I see the serrated sword. That's for the elk.
Okay. I'm gonna see if there's some swords over here maybe.
Okay.
When you say angular, do you mean it's like...
It's kind of scimitar shaped. It's thicker more towards the end.
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay.
It's got kind of a notch on it.
It's less symmetrical than the other swords.
Alright, I'll give this to the knight and see if his eyes light up.
Yeah.
And we'll see. Nope, doesn't like that one. Unless I have the wrong shield, but there's not very many shields and that one has spikes. Oh, what hand is his shield in?
His right hand.
Okay, I think that's the right one then. Oh, the sword disappeared. Let me go look at swords again.
Okay. You have quite a bit of time before I'm crushed. It's a pretty big room.
Okay. Alright. Those aren't swords. That one's kind of a sword.
So, like, this sword clearly has, like, one side that you chop with.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah. No serration, though, right?
No.
Okay. Let's try this one, then.
Okay.
No.
So how many spikes are in that shield?
There's a big spike in the middle, and then sort of 2 spikes, or 8 spikes around that.
Yeah, that's my shield as well.
Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna try...
And so the sword on the right side, that's the cutting side, and then the left side has like a little notch towards the tip.
Okay. Oh, I think I found it.
Oh.
There we go. I just didn't see that one before. This one definitely has a notch in it that I didn't notice before. And this is definitely the bird, right? Yep. Yep, his eyes lit up.
Yep, alright.
Alright, so we want to do...
Elk has the serrated sword in its left hand, and that's it.
Okay. Is it a straight sword?
Yes.
Okay.
And I can see this one pretty clearly regardless of where the wall is.
Not any of those. Where'd that sword go?
Did you lose the sword?
That's got kind of edges. Nope.
So, it's just serration on one side of the sword.
Okay.
The sword is pretty straight, but there is one
Okay, I think
side kind of meant for cutting.
Sure. Yeah, I think I got it.
Okay. And it's in the suit of armor's left hand. It's left, not my left.
Yeah. Get out of here. I'm trying to figure out how to take the wrong sword out of his hand right now.
Oh,
It's
okay.
being difficult for some reason. And the sword that I was gonna put in there despawned. It's back in its regular spot. Annoying. Yeah, it was this one, I think. We go.
Oh, nice, eyes lit up, perfect.
So now the boar.
Yes, okay, the boar, the suit of armor is dual wielding. In its left hand it has a spiky mace,
Okay.
and in its right hand it has a large straight sword that's completely symmetrical.
Okay.
No serrations or anything.
Okay. Are there any points near the tip? Or is it just like, or like points off to the side, not the main sword point?
Not really. There's kind of slight bumps near the hilt, but that's about it.
Okay. I'm gonna try the spiky mace first.
Okay.
What hand is the spiky mace?
Left hand. The knight's left hand.
Let's look at you. Okay, this looks good. I'll try this one. That didn't work.
Oh.
Let me look around. Maybe there's better maces, or maybe there's better sword options.
So, yeah, this mace has a lot of spikes on it.
Okay.
So it looks like, kind of like has 6 sides and then a top, and each of its 6 sides has 3 spikes on it.
Okay. Yeah. I did whenever I cross through the middle of the room, I just mess with the wheel.
Yeah. So you're doing like all the work in this puzzle.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a spike on top of the mace?
Yes.
Okay, I think I found... There's 2 maces, and I think I found the right one.
Okay.
I mean, you were doing a lot of the work for the last thing, so...
I guess so, yeah.
I think this is fair. Alright, yeah. The one I had like 4 spikes on each side, and they were kind of like... Oh. Small. Pick up that. Okay. It just despawned. It's annoying swapping out the wrong weapon for the right one. The controls for that don't seem great. Here is my... Oh, no. You're the right one. I think. Yeah. Yep.
There we go. Nice. That door's open, and a new chamber.
I bet there's a spooky guy in one of our chambers somewhere. Okay, I've got a floor with a bunch of squares on it.
Oh, okay.
Closed door. Oh, the door I came through just closed behind me.
Okay. I'm in a room with 3 stained glass windows and a red lever on the left side. I don't think I can open this door.
I've also got some stained glass windows.
Okay. Oh, I see like a little model of a castle with a square grid in front of it.
Okay. Oh, I opened a door.
Okay.
Oh, there's a book in here that says, "What have I done?" And there's the boar, and... Oh my. I can't read all this. Handwriting's not great. Maybe this is B's handwriting that you had trouble reading?
Yeah. It was in cursive.
And names crossed out. Stuff written in blood.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like it can...
Oh yeah, there's a cursive B. This must be B.
Okay.
Good on you for reading that handwriting, because it looks like a nightmare. But thank God it wasn't relevant to puzzles.
Yeah. Looks like the only thing I can interact with are these stained glass windows, which I can examine more closely.
Okay.
There's a red lever next to a door that I can't interact with. But the red lever is next to the model of a castle with the square grid.
I can also interact with the stained glass windows. I can, like, remove them.
Oh, okay.
And there was a switch I could flip in this room over here, but I was worried that flipping it would start, like, a death trap.
Okay.
But we can see what happens if you're game.
Let me describe these stained glass windows first.
Okay.
So each one appears to have, like, a portrait of somebody near the top.
Yeah.
With some sort of dying person beneath them.
Yep.
So...
Yep, I got those too.
So I have 3. The leftmost one looks like a knight with kind of a beard.
Yeah, I see him.
And the person dying is like a red-haired woman.
Okay, I'm gonna look for the red-haired woman. Does she have like a big sword going through her?
She's holding like a small dagger.
Okay, not her then. Not him.
Oh, music changed, I think.
I've not pulled the switch yet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna see if I can like put this window together. Can you interact with your stained glass windows at all, or is it just like...
No.
Okay, there's one with dagger.
Okay.
So yeah, I can move the pieces of the windows around.
Oh, okay.
But it looks like they respawn kind of quickly, so I don't know if I...
Oh, okay. So maybe you should probably hit that lever or whatever. That might happen.
Oh, it looks like I can't like put the pieces back once I take them down.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, I've pulled the lever.
Alright. don't think anything's changed on my end.
Let me see if I can find some place to put these. Okay, yeah, I see now. I have spaces where I can put these.
Okay.
So let me go grab red beard guy.
Sure.
And is his helmet kind of grayish? It's actually a kitty cat.
Yes, and he's I have 2 windows with that guy, but he's facing different directions in each.
Okay. The one I have right now, he's facing right.
Okay. That's the rightmost window for me.
Okay.
And he's standing over a blonde woman with an arrow through her chest.
Oh, there's a...
With a flower crown.
I just spotted the shadow demon.
Oh, okay.
He was but he disappeared, so hopefully he's not gonna kill me. Okay, so blonde woman, arrow through her chest?
Yes.
Is she wearing armor?
No.
Okay.
She's wearing a dress.
Okay. Does she have a garland of flowers around her head?
That's correct.
Okay.
And that was the rightmost stained glass window.
Okay.
And then the leftmost window had that same man, but he's facing left, and that was the red-haired woman with the dagger.
What's at the bottom of the rightmost one?
Like underneath the woman?
Yes, underneath the woman. There's like a third part.
I think maybe like trees? They're kind of small. There's not much underneath her.
Yeah, okay, these look kind of tree-ish.
They're basically like pointy triangles with like leaves coming out of them.
Oh, these are all clearly trees, though.
Okay. There's 4 trees in the middle, and those are just like kind of brown pointy triangles with sort of leaf shapes coming out of them. And then there's kind of more kind of detailed trees flanking them. Okay. Kind of like nouveau, kind of like branches.
Okay, I might have the right one. Let me put it in and see what it looks like.
Oh, I found another switch I can flip.
Okay, yeah, I think this one might be right. All right, let's do another stained glass window.
Okay. So the leftmost one has that same armored man with the cat helmet. But he's facing left.
Okay.
And he has a red-haired woman holding a bloody dagger.
Okay.
And underneath her looks like some bushes with a fountain in the middle.
Okay. Oh, here's the man. I still worry there's like some time thing we don't know, but I guess there's not always a constant death trap.
Yeah.
Alright, so red-haired woman with a dagger, right?
Yes.
That's you?
And the bottom piece has 4 bushes with a fountain in the middle.
Okay.
I think that's a fountain. It looks kind of like a bird bath with water spraying out of the center of it.
Okay, and are there, on the either side, is there kind of like bushes or trees or something?
Yes.
Okay, so and then 4 bushes and something that looks kind of like a bird bath.
Okay.
Okay, I think I gotcha.
Okay, and the last one, the central one, this the guy on top looks like a king. He's got a crown and a necklace. He's facing left. And the person dying is a man with a white beard in a suit of armor with arrows piercing through him.
Okay. Does the king have like a Robert Downey Jr. style facial hair?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. And facing left. Could you describe the murder victim again?
Yes, it's a man in a suit of armor with a white beard being pierced by 3 arrows.
Okay.
And the armor looks like it has like a swan on it. Like his shoulder pad has like some swans on it.
Okay.
And it looks like he might be holding like a green jeweled pendant in his right hand. as well as a bow.
Okay, yeah, I see. And he's shot full of arrows, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, and what's the bottom of that one look like?
It looks like maybe a battlefield with weapons strewn on it. There's
Okay.
some axes in the middle, and then swords and shields on the sides of it.
Yes. Gotcha. Okay. That's everything. I'm gonna go look at the bottoms again.
Okay.
I think this one on the right might not be right. Because, yeah, I've put in all the pieces. I don't see anything that's changed.
Don't see anything to interact with on my side.
Unless I have to go pull that lever now. But I can't interact with the lever. Okay, you said the trees are kind of like swirly, right? You said kind of Art Deco-y?
The trees on the sides.
Yes.
But they're kind of similar to the trees on the sides of the other ones.
Okay. The trees in the middle, are they the brown with green leaves, or are they white leaves?
I can't tell. The light's kind of distorting it.
Okay.
Could go either way. But the trunks of the trees are just basically like brown needles, almost.
Okay, I'm gonna try this one. The one I've got in there, the leaves are kind of whitish.
Okay,
So-
these seem like different shades of green, but the
Okay.
light coming through it kind of distorts it.
Yeah. Let's try it. See if this does anything. No. No. That's battlefield. It's the fountain.
Trying to see if there's any differences I can distinguish. So the trees in the center of this one, there's 4 of them.
Okay.
And they're basically like brown triangular needles. With,
Okay, there's 4 trees?
Yes.
Okay, there's more than 4 trees than the one I have in there right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go try one with 4 trees.
Okay.
I think I saw one like that. No, that's way more than 4 trees. Okay, this is 4 trees. That's the one I started with. But I'm feeling more confident. Okay, maybe this one, though. I don't think I've tried this one. No. And there are 4 here. And they are... Okay, let's go over this again and make sure I have anything
Sure.
lined up. On the leftmost side is the knight with the red beard and the cat helm.
Mhm.
He's facing to the left.
Mm-hmm.
My left
Yes.
Is it? Okay, not his left?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, it's our left.
Okay, and below him is a red-haired woman holding a bloody dagger.
Mm-hmm.
She has a long red braid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then at the bottom there's kind of like the bird bath thing and 4 bushes.
That's correct.
Okay. And then in the middle there's this king guy.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. Looking to the left. Below him, there's the guy with like the winged helmet.
Yes.
Shot full of arrows. Below him, there's like a battlefield with axes and shields and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the right, the red-beard guy with the kitty cat helm. Again, looking to the right this time.
Mm-hmm.
Below him is a blonde woman with sort of flower garland. Or laurel, or whatever they're called, and she's been shot in the heart with a single arrow.
Okay, yeah.
And there's Daisy, and below her are 4 trees. I guess 6, if you count the 2 off to the side.
So one thing we might have not factored in, like the position of the dying people. 2 of them, their head is on the right side, and 1 of them, their head is on the left side.
Yeah, I have that.
So the leftmost one with the bearded knight facing left and the red-haired woman, her head is on the right side.
Yeah.
And then the armored man with the bow and the arrow and the winged helm, his head is also on the right side.
Yeah, I have that.
And then the blonde woman with the arrow through her chest, her head is on the left side.
Yeah, I have that.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we have these right and just in the wrong order, maybe? I don't know why we'd switch it up, though.
Yeah. And there's 4 trees on the bottom of that one. That's the best I can explain it.
Yeah.
So how are your windows arranged? Is it just like 3 of them side by side?
Yeah, side by side.
Okay, yeah, that's the same with me. Don't see anything else I can interact with.
Oh, oops. I need to go get Beardy again.
Let's see, I wonder if there's any more differences we can...
So I just noticed, I have another picture of the king. I wonder if maybe, like, we're looking through these on different sides.
Oh, maybe.
So we'd have to, like, switch everything.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I could switch, like, the victims around like that. Let me take a look at the ones I'm not using.
Okay.
It's definitely not him. Definitely not her. Definitely not her. That's the only thing I can think to try right now. So like the red-haired woman I've got right now, her head is on the right side, and it goes like her body line is going from top right to bottom left, I guess. Is that what you see?
Yeah, that's what I see.
Okay.
And her throat is cut.
Oh yeah, I just
She's like
noticed
bleeding
that.
from the neck.
Yep.
Thinking something's happening, but I think it's the music just looping.
Yeah. Let's see if anything changed down here. No. There's like this big, like, it's almost sort of like chessboardish thing in the middle, like, a grid full of squares, and there's like a tiny door and 2 cages on the end. It looks like nothing I do interacts with it, so I imagine whatever we finish here will trigger something.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see if this door is open. Yeah. Maybe that's it. Nope, this door is shut.
Yeah, I see it like a small model of a castle with a square grid in front of it.
Okay, I imagine that's something we'll work with eventually.
Yeah.
The king is looking... The king's head is pointed to the left, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But he's kind of looking to the right.
Yeah, I just noticed his eyes aren't really following the line of his face, but
Yeah.
I had the right one. I tried switching it out for the other one, but that didn't seem to do anything. Alright, I'm gonna go look at the other bottom, see if there's one I can switch out, because I'm pretty sure the victims and the faces are right. Alright, this one... It's a bunch of trees in front of a lake, it looks like. This one has a bunch of trees on some hills. And this one is sort of 4 very branchy trees just over a bunch of shapes almost. But like you said, the tree trunks are basically just brown triangles, right?
Yes.
And this one looks too complicated for that.
And then like a bunch of just leaf shapes coming off of those triangles.
Okay.
And the leaves are like different shades of green.
Okay. What's that? It was... And there's 4 of them, right?
Yeah. 2 on either side.
Yep. Frustrating, because I'm sure I have the other 2 bottoms right, because there's nothing like those 2.
Yeah.
Let me try the thing I was thinking of and, like, reverse the order. And switch, like, the king's face in the middle. Just take you down.
I don't know if this makes a difference, but the portraits on the very top, they all have shoulders with onions on them.
With what?
With like, they look like onions or...
Oh yeah, or maybe
squashes.
garlic, yeah.
Yeah, garlic, yeah. So... It looks like it might be either the badger or the boar on their chest.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of like the the boar crests around this room.
Okay.
What was the bottom from that one? It was like the bird bath, right? I know it was the trees. Hey, Daisy. God, I wish I could feel better about which tree.
Yeah.
Because, like, there's one where the branches are much more like plain triangles, but the leaves around them are much whiter, and then there's some green at the top.
Huh. Like, these trees, like, the triangles, like, they're almost like needles, and they go, you can see the trunks go all the way to the top.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's, like, leaf shapes kind of in like a starburst circle pattern behind them, and they're like different colors.
Yeah, I think this is the right one then.
And that's beneath the woman with the arrow through her chest.
Yeah.
Jeff says he definitely sees the problem.
Oh, yeah. It must be. Does he know we tried... I've been trying to switch up the order. I assume he sees that we're talking... Like, one of us thinks we have the right thing, but we do not, I assume. So, let me check this blonde lady, 'cause there's like another one with her.
What's your hint, Jeff?
I think I found there's another guy with a beard and a kitty cat helm.
Uh-huh.
What color is beard guy? His armor.
Jeff said beards, so
Okay.
So the beard guy in both of mine is kind of brownish reddish.
Uh-huh.
They appear to be the same color. I could be wrong though.
There's two fucking guys with kitty cat helms and red beards. I have to fix the order on all these anyway. Let me go see if there's another thing with him. Okay, yeah. Does the top of his armor, do you kind of see like a badger or a boar or something?
Yeah, I see one of those. I think it's the boar.
Yeah, that's it. I had the wrong one. The one I have, he just has gray armor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the one on the far left, which way is he looking?
He's looking left.
Okay.
Our left.
Yeah. And below him is red-haired lady
With the bloody dagger.
And below that is bird bath, right?
Yes, with 4 bushes.
Okay. Let's do that. Then on the right, it's that same guy again. Badgers or boars on his armor again, right?
And he's facing right.
Right, okay. And then below him, it's blonde woman with the arrow in her chest, right?
Yes.
And then below her are the 4 trees.
Yes.
Oh, this is blonde woman dagger. That's not the right one.
Jeff said something about beard length.
Yeah, this guy has a shorter beard than the other one.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And his beard is a bit browner.
And I think the color of their armor might be different now.
Yeah, it is. He doesn't have... This one... One of them has kind of silvery armor, and the other's more yellowy or...
Yeah, the right-facing guy on the right panel has more yellowish armor.
Which way is the king facing again?
Left.
Okay, I need to fix him. Facing left, but kind of side-eye in.
Yeah.
Right. And I need the trees. I think it's these trees, but I'm still not sure which tree is right. These trees look more simplistic and more needle-ish, so I'm going with these.
Simplistic is a good word. There we go. Checkpoint reached.
Okay.
Win the battle in the name of Amber Adelaide.
Oh.
I have to win the battle in the name of Amber Adelaide.
Okay. Okay, I see some pieces on my grid now.
Yeah, I have like sort of life, not quite life-size, just a bit shorter than me pieces.
Okay.
I can't really interact with anything.
Oh, looks like I can.
Okay, the music is picking up. I wonder if there's a mortal danger somewhere.
I wonder. Yeah, I can interact with it.
Okay, there's like one piece on my side facing towards where I assume where we want to go, and then like a bunch of like
I have like a
pieces.
Like on the bottom side of the grid, on the side other than the castle, I have a cylinder with crossed swords. And it looks like a bunch of rocks, and then like 2 towers.
Yeah, I have the cross swords as like the guy who I assume we're on the side of, and then I have some rocks and some enemy pieces, I'm assuming.
Okay, looks like I could click on that piece and move it forward or left or right.
Okay. Maybe try moving it forward and see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, he's
I moved
forward.
it forward. Okay.
You can probably move forward once more.
Okay.
You just killed an enemy.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. Move forward once more.
Okay.
And then move 3 to the right.
Okay.
Okay. Then move 4 to the left.
4 to the left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then move 2 forward.
Okay.
And then move 1 to the left.
Okay.
Okay. Now move 2 right.
Okay.
And move 3 forward.
Okay, now I have a cylinder with a shield on it.
Make them
Okay.
Storm the towers.
Yeah, basically I just killed all the enemy pieces. I have... there's 2 pieces now that kind of the shield and cross swords.
Okay, I only have 1 piece on my end. So...
Okay, I have 2 pieces with 3 blank spots between them.
Okay.
Is your piece...
It's
4 from the left?
That's correct, 4 from the left.
And maybe 5 from the right?
Yes.
Okay, I think I can... Assuming... move forward once just so I can see if I have... Okay, yeah. So that piece is controlling both pieces simultaneously.
Okay.
So I think if I like sort of place myself in the middle,
Okay.
I can kind of figure it out.
Sure.
There's 2 towers left,
Okay.
so I'm guessing maybe we have to get that. Move forward once more.
Okay.
I wonder if we have to do these at the same time. Move forward once more. I want to see what happens. Okay. Move 1 right. Move 2 forward. Move 1 more forward. Move 1 left. and move 2 forward.
Oh.
Okay.
Now I have like 2 horses.
Okay, and the two
My sons, attack the gates.
the 2 gates at the back just opened up, so I assume we have to get the... Okay, yeah, I think I have... Yeah, they have horses on their cloaks, so I have control of these 2 now.
Okay.
We need to get them sort of tighter together, though. Move 2 left. Move 1 forward.
I can't move forward. There's a rock in the way.
Okay, I don't have that rock on my screen.
Okay.
Alright, move 2 right.
Okay.
Can you move forward?
Yes.
Move forward again.
Okay.
Move forward again.
Okay.
Can you move left?
Yes.
Alright. Okay, I think we're in an okay spot. Move forward if you can.
Okay, I can move forward 1. and
That
then there's
should
a
be
rock in the
okay.
way.
Can you move right twice?
Yes.
Can you move forward 3 times?
I can move forward twice and then run into a tower.
Okay, yeah, twice is fine. I was miscounting.
Okay.
Alright, can you move left twice?
Yes.
Can you just move forward till the end? now?
Yep.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, and the whole back wall is rising now. Oh no, I'm sinking.
Oh no.
Wait,
I'm descending.
this was a trap.
Wait, this was a trap.
What have I done?
Oh, his sons, they're in trouble.
Oh dear. Oh, looks like this door might be open. Oh, I clicked on it and my screen went black.
Okay, I'm in a big circular room now with...
I am too, and I'm in the upper area. This
Oh, I
balcony,
see you!
can see you. I don't... Looks like I can't move anywhere.
Okay.
So I'm kind of stuck here.
Okay. We've got all these... There's these, like, circular... I thought they were grates, but it looks like they're just wooden.
Yeah. And then like an X in the middle.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, I clicked on this torch. Oh, now you're in a maze, it looks
Yes.
like. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, one of the circles lit up with an X.
I'm just walking around, so I'm probably doing something. I think we're running out of time of... Okay.
Okay, it looks like every time you stepped on a circle, the clock started ticking faster.
Okay, I imagine I can't step on a wrong circle then?
Yeah, okay. So go out of that opening and go to your left.
There's a circle here?
Yeah. Okay, then keep going. Step on that and then go left. Uh-oh.
I didn't move fast.
That next one had the X on it.
Okay. So, up, then left.
Oh no, it's different this time.
Oh, okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Let's just wait for it to reset.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let me describe it before you step
Okay.
on circles. So, step off that circle and go to your left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I guess it started ticking.
Yeah.
And then you'll go over that circle, then the next circle, and then make a left. And get on that circle.
Okay, we made it.
Okay. Okay, looks like it starts ticking the moment you step off.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Okay, let me see. This maze is a little more elaborate. So, looks like you're facing towards an opening to your left.
To my left.
Okay, turn around. Oh, okay, so the way you're faced right now, there should be like an opening to
Yes,
your left.
okay, I see.
That leads to the perimeter of the circle.
Yeah.
You'll go all around that perimeter until you reach an edge on the other side, and then you'll make a left, go over that circle. So make 2 lefts and then a right, and that should be the X, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh no, the other way. You can keep going around that perimeter
Okay.
until you hit a wall. Then you'll turn right and then immediately left.
So right,
Over that
left,
circle,
left.
and then, and then onto that X.
Oh god, we were so close. Sorry, I shouldn't have gone the wrong way right at the beginning.
That's okay. So out of that opening, you'll go left. Okay, this is like the first one we did last time. You'll go left over the 2 circles and then left again.
Okay. Left.
And make a left and hit that
Here.
circle there.
Okay.
Okay. And I think it's the same as last time.
Okay, so go out into the perimeter and go sort of right.
Yeah,
if I'm facing out.
you'll be going clockwise around the perimeter. Okay. Okay.
Right.
Yep, left. And then on that circle there. Okay. Let me see. Yikes.
This is a tricky one.
Yeah. Well, this one's actually. Let me see. I think the way you're facing towards the inside of the circle.
Or is it better if I face like out or?
No, you can face inside.
Okay.
So you would go left from where you're facing, and it's kind of a straight shot until you reach kind of a fork where you would go either inside or outside the circle. You would go inside and then continue left, and it's kind of a straight shot. It'll take you out to the perimeter, and then back in towards the center.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah. Trying to think of a better way to describe it. Yeah, just start moving.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going that way. And then when you reach that wall, you'll
Inside.
make a right and then left. And keep going. Turn around and then right. Oh, and that was the square right there. Okay, it's the same as the first one last time.
Okay.
So, should be, yeah. You got it. Okay, it's the same as the second one last time.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it the same again?
Yes.
Okay. Let's try this again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, there you go. And then you'll make a
this
right
way.
there and left. And
Right?
Yes, right there on that circle. Perfect. Okay, and then. Jeez.
Oh. I've only got one way I can go from
Yeah,
here.
it's like you pass through the center, and then I guess I can talk about these in terms of like layers. There's the core, and then there's 3 layers.
Yeah.
So you'll pass through the core, then back into the first layer, and then you'll immediately go into the second layer, and then make a left until you reach a wall, and then a wall that goes to the third layer where you'll turn right, go around the bottom part of the perimeter until you reach a wall where you turn right on the second layer, and then it'll just be a straight shot to the first layer where the X is.
Okay.
So just pass through the core there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then go left. Okay, then go right and go down this perimeter here. And then when you reach a wall, you'll go right, and then left, and that's the X right there. Oh, and it's back to the center. Okay. Gosh. Okay, so from where you're facing, you can see all the way to the last layer.
Yes.
You'll go there and you'll go around, almost completely around the perimeter until there's an opening on your right.
Okay, and I'm going to the right from where I'm facing, right?
Yes.
Correct. Okay.
So you'll go around
the perimeter until there's like a opening to my right.
Yes, and then you'll go onto the second layer counterclockwise.
Okay.
Until there's an opening on your left, and then you'll go around the first layer clockwise until there's an opening on your right.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so go around that perimeter. And I'll let you know when the opening comes up. Okay, the opening should be on your right.
Yep.
Okay, you'll go around again until there's an opening on your left coming up right about now. And you'll go around again until there's an opening on your right to the center, and that'll be it.
Oh, it opened a hole.
Oh, and you fell in the hole.
Yep. It was nice hanging out with you for a bit.
Yep.
Oh, I'm in a hole with a bunch of coffins.
Oh, looks like you can go back through the door.
Okay, I've got some symbols.
Okay, now this door is open, and there's a... Still can't interact with that red lever, but I can go through this chamber. There's an upturned table.
Oh, I saw a door open. Maybe? Thought I saw a door open. Yeah, I'm in like a cell. I can't go or interact with
I'm
anything.
in kind of a winding corridor right now. Let me see if there's a lever I can interact with before I walk past all this.
Yeah.
Because I keep seeing levers I can flip.
I assume eventually you'll stumble upon some symbols in some fashion.
Okay. Can't open that door. Okay, here's another room. Okay. Alright. So music started, some sort of sound is happening. I see...
Oh, I think I saw you. Hey.
Oh, hey, yeah. I'm on the other side of here. I see like 3 wheels with symbols on them on either side.
I see them on my side.
And there's some suits of armor. They don't seem to have anything distinguishable on them, though.
Yeah.
This door, I assume, is locked. Yes. I assume I can maybe interact with these symbols here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can turn these symbols.
What's that grinding?
I don't know.
Oh, I just noticed there's like lava below me, way below.
Oh, okay.
Like something happens, like it rises up or I drop down.
Okay.
Can you interact with symbols like, I guess to your right, my left?
Uh-huh.
Do you see more symbols over here?
Yes, on either side of you, there's a series of wheels with symbols on them.
Yeah, I also have, I think I have the other side of the wheels over here.
Okay.
And this side has like a glowing arrow pointing down.
Okay.
And there's also something over here. Oh yeah, I think if we like run out of time, I'm gonna get flamed or something.
Okay.
So yeah, the arrow is pointing at. It's like a triangle with a circle in the middle of it.
Okay, I have that on my side.
Yeah.
The triangle is pointing to the left, though.
Okay, mine is like sort of pointing down. I guess you'd say.
Okay, I moved mine so it's pointing down. And then the symbols below that are different orientations of like an X and a circle.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Is there an X somewhere in here?
I don't think I see any symbols on my side.
Yeah, on my side I see like, currently the middle one is like a square with a cross through it.
Okay. I have like a trapezoid with a cross through it. There might be a different version of that. Now these are all trapezoids.
Yeah, I think we're just seeing like the same symbols here.
Oh, okay.
You're just figuring out. I'm not sure how to tell which one's right.
Yeah.
So like above the symbols, I have like a glowing arrow, and it's pointing at like a plaque that has a triangle pointing down and the circle on it.
Okay. Like that, I have a symbol with a triangle pointing down with a circle inside of it.
Okay.
But I can...
Over on this side, what do you see on the bottom?
I see a square with a circle inside of it.
Okay. So I see, mine is blank.
Okay. Let me see if I can... There's no blank squares here.
Yeah, oh, I wonder if we're seeing different symbols for some reason.
See if...
Yeah, they're all blank for me.
Okay. I don't see a blank square in any of these. I'm moving these wheels around.
Yeah. I just don't know what the combination is supposed to be.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only thing I have that feels like is unchangeable is this triangle with the circle in it.
Huh.
But I don't have nothing on any of the spinning sort of locks is a triangle for me.
Huh.
So like on this side, from top to bottom, it looks like they're all circles. The middle one is like diamonds with sort of patterns in the middle. Or squares. Okay. So yeah, it looks like you're going through like squares or with lines and stuff.
I'm going through circles with lines in them.
Okay. So yeah, we're definitely seeing different things.
So is your things changing while I'm moving them?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the bottom one, I see a trapezoid right now.
Okay. For me, it's squares with lines.
Yeah, this one's not squares.
I have trapezoids on this side, though.
Yeah.
That I can interact with. But the only thing other than these you see is an arrow with a circle.
Yeah.
Let me see. I wonder if that might correspond to something on this side.
Yeah.
So let me cycle through. Does anything on this side look like it might have that symbol for you?
Yeah. No, I have an idea. Which one has the triangle with the circle on it for you?
This one.
Okay, make that one face you, maybe.
And it's pointing.
It's pointing like the top is flat and the point is at the bottom.
Okay.
And there's a circle in the middle?
Yes.
Alright, now find a circle with an X in it.
Okay.
Now find a square, and the square is bordered by two lines.
Okay.
Alright, now you want to find a trapezoid with an X drawn through it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and now... Oh. They're moving it.
Okay.
Alright.
Is the X inside it or going, like, through it?
Through it.
Okay.
Okay. Now you want, like, two sort of vertical rhombuses. A big one and then a small one to the right. Oh, I'm dead. I think. Maybe. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think I was figuring it out, though.
Okay.
So I think it gives me that triangle, and then that triangle gives me another symbol.
Oh, okay.
We just kind of follow that through.
Sure. Okay.
A burning sense of dread. Oh, you're so clever, game.
Oh, okay.
Click retry from checkpoint. Okay. Hopefully we don't have to do the maze again, but I think we got a checkpoint.
I hope so.
Okay, this sounds like the dungeon music. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
It looks like the symbols on the spinny things might be different, but yeah, all the symbols are different, but it still starts with a triangle with a circle in it.
And pointing downwards?
This one's pointing upwards.
Okay. Is that correct? Or there might be... So this is an incomplete triangle pointing upwards.
This triangle looks pretty complete.
Okay.
You might spin through and see.
There we go.
Okay, now we have... It looks like a small circle sort of in front of an X. So, like, you can see all the points of the X, but you can't see the middle because...
Okay. There we go.
Okay, now we have a diamond with two diagonal lines inside of it.
Okay.
Going from sort of top left to bottom right.
Okay. I think that's it.
Okay, we have sort of two nested trapezoids with tops bigger than bottoms.
Like that?
Well, I can't see.
Oh, yeah. With tops, I think this is it.
Okay. Then we have... Oh, okay. They're rhombuses again, but It's one rhombus sort of inside another rhombus, but the outside rhombus lacks a top, and the inside rhombus lacks a bottom.
Okay. I think this is correct.
Okay, and now we have kind of an incomplete square. I only have the top side and the right side of the square, and then there's a circle in the bottom left.
There we go.
That was it.
Nice.
And I won't get burned alive again. Hey, we're here together.
Yes.
Two, I guess. Together's the next one.
Kiss.
We could kiss.
Looks like this
like
door might be open.
Yes.
There's another lava floor.
Yeah.
There's, it's like, oh, this might be an elevator.
Yeah.
Oh, and here's a wheel.
Yeah, I imagine one of us raises up the other one.
Oh, okay. So there's a panel over here. What is this? This looks like another elevator switch, but only the down button is there.
Yeah.
And then there's both up and down buttons on this.
I pushed the down button.
Oh, you pushed it.
Yeah, we don't want to go down because there's lava down there, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Let me see what happens when I mess with this wheel.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's just kind of wobbling. Oh, here we go. I was coming at it from the wrong side. Did that mess with the elevator at all?
It doesn't appear to be. I can maybe step inside the elevator and press one of these buttons.
Okay.
Okay, I pressed up.
Oh, maybe mess with the
And
wheel.
the up button lit up, but nothing. Oh, now
there
it's
it goes.
going up. Okay.
Goodbye. Maybe I should have been in there.
I can. Hitting down, nothing's happening.
Oh. Oh, I hear an evil voice.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I see an opening to the outside.
Okay.
Okay.
I had the down button. I'm gonna see if the elevator comes back down.
Yeah, it's going down.
Okay.
Oh, and I see when the elevator went down, there was a little alcove with a creepy marionette with glowing eyes, but then it disappeared. Oh, and there's a lever behind it. So I think I need to stand on top of the elevator as it goes up.
Okay, I'm coming up.
Okay.
Eventually. Yep, here we go.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, I just saw an alcove when I went past. But yeah. Oh, I'm going back down.
Oh, well, I stood on it. That must have weighed it down.
I wonder, maybe I can send it up without me and then...
Oh,
uh-oh.
Oh, let me get off.
Okay. Daisy. That was almost pretty bad. Okay. I think we might be able to, like, send it up and then get out of it before it goes up. So maybe if you want to go up and once you're done, I'll call it back down and then send it back up. And maybe if there's only one of us on it, you can get in there.
Yeah.
You can try that.
Yeah, and there's also the second alcove, too.
Yeah, I saw that. There's a cat, also. Alright. Let me know when I can call the elevator.
So when you send it down, I'll hop onto it so I can get on the lower alcove.
Sure. Are you ready?
Yeah.
The button is pressed.
Okay. On top of the elevator.
What does this wheel do, I wonder?
Oh, is the wheel turning or something?
No, it's just kind of wiggling, but it looks like I was spinning it for a while.
Okay, I'm in the second alcove. I flip the lever. Okay, now I can stand on top of it and you can send it back up. I can get the other alcove.
Sure. Oh, no, because now we're sinking.
Oh, that's right, yeah. I jumped off.
Okay.
I wonder how we get it sent up with me on top of it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So is that second alcove above, like, the next floor?
Yes.
Okay.
Here, you can send up yourself.
Okay, I'll go take a look.
I'll see what's going on down here. Yeah, the wheel's just wobbling.
Oh, yeah.
I can kind of click on it and it kind of turns.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you see behind the elevator, there's that alcove.
There's also a bunch of symbols over here and some lights. Not all the lights are lit up. I don't know if it's... So where is this? Do you want to call it back down?
Yeah. That must be what this button's for. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see the spooky guy and the alcove.
He appeared again?
Yeah.
And yeah, there should be an alcove with a lever behind it.
I see.
Alright. Here, let me try this. Are you still up there?
Yes.
I'll call it up and then step out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing, yeah.
And then you can hop on it on its way up.
Yeah. I wonder how far I can fall. Does this game have fall damage?
I wonder what this wheel is for.
Okay. I am in the alcove.
Did you hit the lever?
I hit the lever.
Okay. I guess maybe I can try and go up there with you.
Yeah, maybe call it down now and I can hop off when it goes past.
Yeah.
Okay. But the gate is still set. Still shut.
Okay. Okay, going up. My eyes peeled for anything else. Okay. Now we have some symbols here.
Yeah, I flipped the switch, but it didn't seem to do anything.
Oh, and there's an up call button here. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if we have to go back to the previous room and set it to these symbols, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Here, I can go back down.
Okay. I know the last game, like, messed with you by... Like, one person had to stay behind.
Yeah.
It looks like there's 12 lights and 7 of them are lit up right now.
Uh-huh. I know I lit up a few of those levers along the way.
Yeah, I think I got one too, and then we saw these last 2 here. While you're down there, can you mess with the wheel? See if you can spin it at all?
Sure. I think
it's wobbling the gate.
Oh, okay.
So I wonder... Okay. Yeah, the gate's going up a bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it went up a lot for a bit. But yeah, that one's hard to interact with.
Yeah.
So I wonder if maybe the idea is one of us has to be interacting with the wheel for the other person to escape, so it's like the last game.
Yeah.
But like if you've found all these symbols, maybe like it holds the gate open for you.
Yeah. Let me try and set the symbol, because those match the symbols from the last puzzle.
Yeah.
See if that does anything. Yeah, I can still change these symbols.
Okay. So the triangle one is pointing to the left.
Is it a complete triangle?
No,
okay.
The right side is empty.
Okay, I've got that one.
Okay, and then we have a small circle with an X and a vertical line going through it.
Okay, I've got that.
Okay, and then we have a diamond with a horizontal line going through it.
Let's see. Going through it?
Well, inside of it.
Inside of it. Okay, yeah, I've got that.
Okay. We got a trapezoid, fatter at the bottom, with a vertical line. This one's going through it.
Okay, yeah, I've got that one.
Okay. And we have a complete rhombus, slanted to the right with a diagonal line going from the lower left to the top right.
Okay, I've got that one.
Okay, and then we have a square, but the left side is missing, and there's a circle in the middle.
Okay, I've got that one.
Okay.
Okay, I see your side of this puzzle. I wonder how much I can backtrack.
I don't know. Because I fell through that hole.
Yeah, it's locked. Oh yeah, you did fall through that hole. Oh, I found another lever. There's an opening here.
Oh, yeah, I just saw another light come on.
Okay, and here's a book with like a passage in it that I'm gonna try to read. They are traitors, all of them. They are all after my crown. I cannot trust anyone anymore. I am aware I have been weakened since I am left with no heirs. My remaining offspring are those two treacherous and unreliable daughters my useless wife gifted me. Even my attempts with those meaningless damsels were fruitless. They left me with dead bastard sons or utterly worthless healthy girls. The ones who kept living I threw into my arena. That way I still had a little entertainment, seeing them perish in their hopeless, frightened fight to survive. Sounds like a cool dude. The only person I can still put my faith in is my trustful King's Guard, but I see a distance growing between us. I hope I can keep our bond strong, since I cannot survive another knife in my back. There are already dozens sticking out, and it pushes me to take matters into my own hands again. My court jester gave me the perfect opportunity, and preparations are being made. Within a month, when the red moon is seen in the sky, we will execute his ritual, and the future we will be facing will be bright and promising. Cool.
You've messed up.
Yeah. So one of the lights went on when I flipped that lever?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess we have to play through the game and kind of look for 6 levers, each of us, or something like that?
Probably.
Okay.
If we wanted to do this again to see the both ending, we might just get a guide.
Yeah. We could like swap sides too.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. I'll start opening the gate.
Oh, sure. Are you sure? Because I lived last time.
I guess you want to call the elevator down.
You need to call it down. I can only call it up.
Oh, it is down already, so
okay.
I can go up.
Yeah. Also, you're the Lord. I'm just a peasant.
That's true. I wonder if I'm the Lord of all the lame daughters.
Yeah. Shitty, healthy daughters.
Not a single Y chromosome among them.
Alright, I'll go mess with that wheel.
Okay. Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah. I wonder how these symbols correspond to that puzzle. But then we light all these up.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what happens.
I assume that opens the gate for both of us.
Or we fight the weird jester demon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, it went up pretty smoothly. Did you have to, like, spam click it?
Oh, here it goes. Now it's spinning.
I passed through it and it's back down. So.
Okay. Alright, get out of there.
Alright.
There we go.
There's freedom. Ooh, a cutscene.
Yeah. Oh, you're looking back, sadly.
Wistfully. Oh. Quite some Foley work there.
Yeah, and the walkie-talkie accent. I guess we could come back Monday and try to get the other ending.
That sounds good. We can switch roles. I can be a peasant.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Through the maze. Okay.
That sounds like good content.
Sure. I see an abandoned walkie-talkie. What's on your screen?
It's the same.
Okay, so I was wondering if you had, like, a snowy vista.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, like, honestly, your situation doesn't seem that much better than mine.
Yeah. At least you have a demon jester to keep you company.
Yeah. Lots of lava for warmth.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty fun. It wasn't much longer than the first one, but that's a stream's length of game, so
yeah,
it's pretty good. All right,
I had a good time.
I think we'll try it again.
Yeah, see if we can get the true ending.
We'll fight Azrael.
Yep.
All right.
Unlike the BFG.
Not the BFG. All right.
See you, everybody.
See you next week.